Next, it's the reigning Offensive Rookie of the Year, Justin Herbert, taking on Defensive Rookie of the Year, Chase Young. LA and Washington are set to kick off the season, and it's coming your way next on EA Sports.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Los Angeles Chargers and the set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway from FedEx Field. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Chargers set to go on offense for the first time, and they are led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2020. Now in his second season out of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
About the only thing that didn't go right for Justin Herbert in his rookie season?
On 1st and 10, Herbert. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. And here in the first quarter, he's going to get some... To throw again on second down. Herbert. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
I'm not sure it made a difference on that play, but one thing to keep in mind, here in the early part of the year during a day game, the sun does play a factor on deep balls.
Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
That catch good for 5. It's third down. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And Eckler will not get there. Great defense at the point of attack. Going to stop him short of the first down. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
Hunter Nice-Swander on to punt now on 4th down. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line. So here is Washington now backed up a bit to start their first drive. They'll be led out by the 3rd overall pick in April's draft, the rookie from North Dakota State, Trey Lance.
So this is where we find out about the game.
The first carry for the Memphis man, Antonio Gibson. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. And, oh, boy, as you can see, Terry McLaurin yet to hop back on his feet after that play. Boy, not what you want to see in Q1 of the new year. We'll be back. So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20.
49, guys. Mike, 49.
Now Gibson. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18.
Good night, baby.
And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field. Boy, not what you want to see in Q1 of the new year. We'll be back. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Working from the gun, Lance. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that is incomplete. Kyle Pitts, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down. Throwing now is Lance. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down. And there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Chargers get set to go here for their 2nd drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
On is the Chargers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Taking it about the 16. It'll be a 39-yard punt. Give him a good 10 yards on the return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
The Chargers offense gets set. They head back onto the field. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. After the turnover, here's Herbert. It's caught by Funchess. That catch good for only a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's Herbert. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Herbert hooking up with Cook for an LA first.
And Jared Cook's been doing this for a lot of years, the last 2 in New Orleans. The Chargers turned to him after losing Hunter Henry to New England in free agency, and they made a nice decision.
Running on first down, Eckler. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
2nd and 11 now. Herbert now. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good gain. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. And this is Cook with the grab. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He just hold the line. He provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
2nd and 11. Now it's Herbert. Allen's got it complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
And a big part of Justin Herbert's success as a rookie was having a guy like Keenan Allen to throw to. Allen's averaged over 100 catches a year the last 4 years. No matter who's throwing it, they can count on him.
On first down, it's Herbert. And complete right side to Cook. A gain of 6 there on first. On the option, here's Eckler. And he's brought down. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complimentary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
Eckler diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown.
That's all.
And, Charles, he's able to dive in there in a short yardage situation.
Just find a place to get to the end zone. Didn't matter where it was, but once he did, used his nose for the end zone and dove in.
Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead. A 10-play drive that time. And it's Austin Eckler who finishes things off with a touchdown run. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Michael Davis. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Herbert. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. Here's Herbert. He finds his target, Allen. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. And this one complete right side to Funchess. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
It's complete to Cook. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Back to throw here, Herbert. Touchdown! Jared Cook. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Chargers have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. Bottom line, he's got to figure things out. He's completed 3 passes, but 2 of them have been to the wrong team so far.
And when we talk about the best quarterbacks, we're usually talking about touchdown to interception ratio, aren't we? And 2 to 1 is acceptable, but the top line guys 3 to 1 or better is what they're looking for. Now we're talking about interceptions versus completions. That's not a ratio should ever be in any discussion.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
A nice completion there for the first down. Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team right on the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day 1.
A throw over the middle taken in. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
On second down, a run with Gibson.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Lance now on first down. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel.
And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it.
Well, if you pull up his college highlight reel, you will see no shortage of great throws, and here's one in his NFL debut for big yardage.
And this is going to be a big test early in his career. How accurate can he be on throws like this? If he keeps doing that, he's going to be just fine.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Got this complete to the tight end, Pitts.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
And Lance now to throw.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. This is caught, and he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
Another completion there, and we think back to the draft in the spring. This franchise essentially handing him the keys to the operation, a top 5 pick. Charles, how ready do you think he is?
I think he's ready for the NFL in terms of size, speed, the makeup of him, the character of it. The key's going to be, will this team accept everything he brings to the game and adapt to it? Not just necessarily plug him into something that he doesn't do well.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Patrick Ricard
taking it in from 2 yards out.
And Washington able to make this a close game again.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away.
On the return, it's Ryan Smith.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Justin Herbert leading this unit out for their next possession.
And he had the touchdown on the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Not think that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead and start thinking to himself, okay, we just did that. What are they going to take away now? What do we go to as a counter? And continue to encourage his offensive line to continue to give him time.
They were really good on the last drive. That throw into the arms of Allen. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Through one quarter, 14. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. Here it's 3rd and 2. Option play, and they'll give to Eckler. Bulldozes past him. And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Herbert over the middle. It's Jared Cook. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 44-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. A gain of 6 there on first. On 2nd down, Eckler trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down.
Austin Eckler got hurt last year and missed 6 games, but still finished with 54 catches, the 5th most by a running back in the NFL. But remember this, 2019, 92 catches. This guy's a definite threat out of the backfield.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. It's Williams on the catch. That catch good for only a couple. A handoff, it's Eckler. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24. So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. It's caught on the right side, Williams. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. Herbert operating from the red zone. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he's got it. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. That'll put him at an even 50 receiving yards now in this first half. And it's a first down. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. No problem there on the extra point. And it's now 21-7. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. From the 6. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. On second down, it's Gibson. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Working from the gun, Lance. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now a play fake. Lance. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. A nice throw right there, and these fans getting their first look at their QB1 of the future. I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of that home crowd.
I know there's a school of thought about getting your first start away from home so you don't have the extra pressure of that crowd behind you. But I say ride the wave, embrace it. Go ahead and play to that level, and I think it's going to benefit him in the long run.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. To throw, it's Lance. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. From the gun, it's Lance. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Moore. And they keep those sticks moving forward, that time with a gain of 3. Another completion there, and what a big moment in a young quarterback's life, that first NFL start. And Charles, obviously they want him to win games, but if they're looking at him under a microscope in this first month or so, what do you think they're hoping to see from him?
Well, for every question they'll have for him, they should have for themselves as a coaching staff, because it's not just how quickly can he learn the offense, it's what they can teach him, right? How can he build a relationship with his receivers? And, of course, how open is he to learning? And, of course, how open are they to giving him things that he can put in place on the field?
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. On second down now, it's Gibson. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. Shotgun now for Lance. And he finds McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin from 13 yards out. And Washington has made this a 1-score game. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback, because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that, because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Austin Eckler and the Charger offense reclaim center stage. And he's found the end zone twice, and now I'm guessing he's thinking, hey, let's find it 3 times.
And you got to figure from the defensive perspective, how has he gotten there twice? What are we going to do to keep him out for a 3rd time? How do we tighten things down? Because he and his offensive mates, they are really in sync right now. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. On the give, this is Eckler. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. The Chargers on 3rd down. Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now it's Herbert. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. On is the Chargers punter now, as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. On first down, Lance over the middle, complete to Samuel. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
So, CD, big changes for 2021. Of course, last year we had the expansion from 6 to 7 teams in each conference making the playoffs. This year, the headline, the addition of a 17th regular season game. What did you think when you heard the news that this was happening?
Well, my first thought, partner, was finally, because we've heard about a 17th game coming for a long time, and now here it is. So the beautiful part about all of it is that 17th game is going to be like these interdivision, interconference type games that are going to match up and play out over a 4-year period. And that's kind of cool. And I was looking forward to seeing some of the matchups that were going to come out of that.
Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes. Jerry Tillery in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
And the Chargers, they didn't blitz a whole lot last year. They only did it about 16% of the time, and that was the fewest of any team in the league. Contrast that with the Ravens. 44% of the time they send extra people at the quarterback. Looks like the Chargers are going to up their percentage in 2021.
Here's Tressway now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So possession goes over here on the punt, and out will come the offense as they take over.
The attention shifts back to Justin Herbert and the Chargers offense.
He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter.
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down.
On 2nd and 10, the ball back with Herbert. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Here's Lance to throw it.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
Here's Lance.
Throw left side complete. That's more. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Gibson here running out of the gun. Gibson gets hit, and he fumbles it.
And picked up by the Chargers. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the run.
The tackle by Matthew Ioannidis. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. He fights forward for a couple with a penalty flag down. And the linemen, they're already walking back. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Back to throw here, Herbert. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. On is the Chargers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Now we get another look at Washington on offense. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here?
Got this complete to the tight end Pitts.
And that's McCoy, who is still down following the play. Appears shaken up. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down.
Now Lance.
Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. That one goes for 24 yards.
And that's how you pick up a 1st down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Lance looking to throw it. Throw right side, taken in by Gibson.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Throwing now is Lance.
And he whips that one incomplete there.
Antonio Gibson, the intended target.
But now it'll be 3rd down.
Lance looks to throw again.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half.
Throwing on 1st down is Lance.
He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the 1st half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Again, they'll throw it with Lance.
Dancing to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Hopkins' kick is good.
And that'll bring him back within 4.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We begin in Atlanta. 2 rookie head coaches squaring off in the season opener. Nick Sirianni of Philadelphia taking on Arthur Smith in Atlanta. And as they come towards halftime, it's the Eagles who have the lead in that one. A touchdown pass there for Jalen Hurts. From there, let's head up to Cincinnati to check in on the Bengals at home at Paul Brown Stadium. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Minnesota Vikings. A couple of touchdown passes there for Joe Burrow. Lastly, we head to the Gulf Coast and check on the Bucs at home in Tampa. And they were winners in their ball game over the visiting Dallas Cowboys. Tom Brady with 3 touchdown passes in the Week 1 victory. With that, we take a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Chargers. And it was important for them to get the season off on the right foot. And they've done just that, thanks to a very solid outing by their passing offense thus far. Meanwhile, for Washington, they too were able to take advantage of a soft secondary, as both of these two teams really threw the ball at will in that first half.
So this one's over. It's in the win column for the L.A. Chargers. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason, but now I'm listening to you. So for the Chargers, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Big D to take on the Cowboys. Meanwhile, for Washington, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they will be at home next week to take on the New York Giants.